Bentleys don't go on sale. What? I am reading this book by Yvonne Orji. It is so good. Bamboozled by Jesus. She's just talking about that. She's talking about how when you're following God, when you're following Jesus, like your life kind of just starts going in order and you get bamboozled. You get bamboozled. And oh my gosh, it's so relatable. I feel like I'm reading this book and I'm like, oh my gosh, literally, like, period. But yeah, this part really stuck out to me because yeah, Bentleys don't go on sale. Bentleys don't get mad that you can't pay full price for them. Your inability doesn't depreciate their value. Ooh. There are some people who will count the cost of your standards, your portfolio, or your expertise, and they will be unwilling or unable to pay the price for it. It doesn't change your worth. It just means they're not the right ones to receive the fullness of everything you have to offer. Come on, Yvonne, come on. Because when I read that chapter, y'all, I was like, it's true. Bentleys don't go on sale. Birkins don't go on sale. Versace, Louis Vuitton, none of those things go on sale. Why? Because they just don't. Because guess what? If you can't afford it, you can't afford it. If you can't afford some Gucci, you can't afford some Gucci. If you can't afford some Prada, baby girl, you can't afford some Prada. That's not their problem. That's yours. You gotta get your bag up. You know what I'm saying? Prada's not begging you to buy some of their bags or their shoes. Guess what? Somebody else is gonna come in and buy it. Somebody else who's able to afford it is gonna come in and buy that bag. Oh, this is just getting me so like, it's gonna be so hyped because like literally just because someone cannot afford you, just because someone doesn't know your worth, it doesn't change your value. That has nothing to do with me. If somebody isn't gonna meet my standards and they're calling me picky, they're calling me stuck up, all these things, they can call me whatever they want. It doesn't matter because the value's not gonna change, babe. If anything, the price is going up. The price goes up every day. Let's get that straight, okay? I'm working on myself every day. I'm working on myself every hour. So the price is only going up. It's definitely not, if it wasn't on sale before, she's definitely not on sale now. Hello? Like you can't just allow people to come in here and talking crazy to you, disrespecting you, because baby girl, I'm not on sale. You can't treat me like this. I am not Ross. I am not the thrift store. You are not Ross. You are not the thrift store, baby girl. You are top tier. You are luxury. You are designer. Handcrafted from heaven, from God himself. It is Easter Sunday, y'all. Do we know what today's about? Jesus paid the price and we think that we can put ourselves on sale? Huh? This message is really to myself because I be doing the same thing. Like there's sometimes somebody will say something and I feel some type of way, but I don't say anything because I want to keep the peace. No. Okay? No, because baby girl, this is expensive. This is quality. This is valuable. And honestly, it's not even about what they say. It's just if you're feeling some type of way, just let people know, hey, don't talk to me like that. You don't got to go crazy. You don't got to talk to them sideways. You just got to be like, hey, I appreciate it if you didn't say that again. Don't do that. I don't like, let's not do that. Okay? Because guess what? If you walk into Louis Vuitton and start acting crazy, start running your mouth, they're going to kick you out. They got security up in those places. They got security up in those stores. Yeah, I know y'all been. If you haven't been, I know you've seen them on the outside. The security guards who are like this. That's how you need to be. You need to be like this. Okay? It doesn't mean you got to keep your walls up, your guards up, whatever they be saying. It just means that people can't be talking crazy to you. Because once you enter this store, once you enter this space, we got standards. You cannot roll up here trashing the place, talking crazy, thinking you can do whatever you want, thinking you can treat me however you want. Exit stage left immediately. Okay, security is coming for you. Okay? And when people do that, do you beg them to change? Do you beg them, oh my gosh, please stay in my life, please do this, do that? When people get kicked out of the Prada store, do you think Prada begs them to come back? Like seriously, this analogy is just like it works for everything. When somebody gets kicked out of the Prada store, do you think the security guards are gonna beg them to come back? Do you think the CEO of Prada is gonna, oh please, we need them back? No, no. Okay, I need to calm down. I need to calm down. But no, why would they? You're done, baby girl. You got one chance, maybe two if I'm being nice. But really, you got one chance. We're too grown. We're too grown. Okay, and I feel like for me personally, there's been a lot of times in my life where I let people get away with stuff. I let people get away with stuff. Especially men. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. No, 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 no. The price has gone up. The self-respect has gone up. The confidence has gone up. The self-worth, the self-esteem, everything needs to come up in 2026, y'all. Because we can't just allow people to treat us like this. No, no. Okay, and it's hard. You know, sometimes you're dating and you're like, oh my gosh, like, and then somebody does something. Let me tell you something that I've learned is that when you see red flags at the beginning, oh, you know, maybe this, maybe that, you try to make excuses. Baby girl, it's only gonna get worse. It is only downhill from there. Okay? Okay? So if somebody disqualifies themselves, if somebody's not able to afford you, if someone's not able to reciprocate the value that you're giving them just from existing, they gotta go. And that's okay. That's okay. I'm trying to get better at it too. We're all working on it. It's a work in progress. It's a work in progress, babe. But yeah, that's really just what I wanted to get through our thick heads is like, no, Birkins literally don't go on sale. They don't beg for people to buy them. They don't beg for attention. They don't beg to be seen. Have you ever seen a commercial for Birkin? Have you ever seen a commercial for a Birkin? Like, I've never seen a Birkin commercial. I really am just thinking about it right now. Because they don't beg to be seen. They're not screaming, oh, I'm confident, guys. Like, I'm pretty, I'm beautiful. I'm this, I'm that. Birkin knows. Birkin knows. They know. They know who they are. They don't have to beg. They don't have to boast and put on a display, trying to convince other people. They already know. So you need to do the same thing. We need to do the same thing. I don't got to scream out on the rooftops that I'm confident, that I'm beautiful, that I'm this, that. I already know. Okay? And if someone comes and tries to counteract that, tries to play me in my face, deuces. What Chris Brown said. We're not quoting Chris Brown. That's crazy. But yeah, that's all I had to say. That's really all I had to say. And that's the message. Good night.